Contrary to popular belief, smart contracts can run on the Bitcoin network. However, due to the relative simplicity of the script programming language, which isn't Turing complete, the functionality of Bitcoin smart contracts is limited compared to those on platforms like Ethereum. Nevertheless, let's explore some of the various types of smart contracts that thrive on the Bitcoin mainnet. First up, there's the Pay-to-Public Keyhash P2P contract, probably the most common smart contract for Bitcoin transactions. As its name might suggest, you might wonder, is this just a simple payment to a hashed public key, aka a Bitcoin address? Yes, surprisingly, even a basic transfer involves a simple smart contract. Think of it as signing a digital agreement with your private key to send funds to another party's address. Now let's move on to multi-signature contracts, also known as multisig. Multisigs require signatures from multiple parties before a transaction can happen. For instance, a 3 out of 5 scheme means 3 out of 5 predetermined signatures are needed to approve the transaction. These types of contracts are used when a wallet with extra security or decentralization of ownership or control is desired. Next, hash time lock contracts, HTLCs, introduce conditional time-bound transactions. One example use case for this type of contract is to power atomic swaps, which are cross-chain exchanges of cryptocurrencies without third parties involved. For instance, Bob wants to exchange 1 BTC for 15 ETH with Alice within 1 hour using an HTLC. If either of them do not deposit their assets into the contract within the hour, the transaction will be canceled. Another smart contract enabling conditional P2P transactions are Discreet Log Contracts, or DLCs. With DLCs, oracles, which feed blockchains with real-world information, are also involved. Imagine two parties wanting to make a bet or agreement on a future event, like the outcome of a sports match. They deposit their wagered funds into a shared DLC. Then they agree on terms and pre-sign transactions for potential outcomes. These transactions are like digital agreements that say, if this outcome happens, the Bitcoin goes to party A. If that outcome happens, it goes to party B. Finally, they wait for the event to pass and the oracle's input before the transaction is settled according to the terms of the contract. Lastly, we also have Pay-to-Taproot, P2TR contracts, a product of the Taproot upgrade. Taproot is a Bitcoin upgrade implemented in late 2021, which improved the privacy, flexibility, and scalability of Bitcoin transactions. P2TR transactions, whether simple or complex, appear the same on the blockchain, therefore improving privacy. They also improved flexibility, as they enable users to program more sophisticated conditions into the contract, and scale better as they are more compact than traditional Bitcoin transactions. These are just a few of the examples of smart contracts available on the Bitcoin network. While these smart contracts are simple, they form the foundations of the Bitcoin network and enable its use as a financial platform. Many projects are also leveraging the Bitcoin mainnet to build scaling and smart contract platforms, which unlocks the functionalities we've come to be familiar with, such as DeFi, NFTs, and more. Check out our video on the top Bitcoin Layer 2s to find out more.